I'm going to tell you how to make an unlimited supply of coloring pictures for your child. You will also get valuable practical tips on how to get your child to look forward to this activity. Finally, you will learn some bonus tips that will ensure that this activity adds to the holistic growth of your child. Today, we are often at home for prolonged periods of time. Our children don't fully understand the reality of the situation we are in and need some outlet of expression that will take their mind off the tenseness in the air. This video is part of my series that will help parents to find meaningful ways to engage their children during the pandemic and in the future. All the solutions that I will give will be free and allow unlimited use, hence more accessible to all strata of society. So here goes the method to go from this to this.
Step 1. Choose a picture. So here I will choose a cartoon picture that I want to make a coloring worksheet of. Say I want to choose the all-time favorite Tom and Jerry. So I will first go to google.com. Okay, and I'll type in the search Tom and Jerry pictures or cartoon, and I will go to the images search. Then I will search for an appropriate picture. Let us say I want this picture here. I will click on it. This picture, this looks pretty good. So I'll right click and I'll use the option of save image as. So I use save image as, and then I'll choose to save it in my downloads. Then I will go to this free option for making colored pictures into coloring page pictures. So this is called mimipanda.com. So we click here and we immediately choose the picture which has the Tom and Jerry. Okay, it will take some time to process, and as we are processing, here we are. So we are done with processing, and here you will see the difference over here. You have a small slider in which you can see the before and the after, which looks absolutely fabulous. There are various options. The first option over here is coloring download. Here you can download the picture itself, the picture file. The second option is download the original, so you'll download the colored file. The next one is print coloring, so it will directly take you to an option to print it on a page. The next one is print original, so it will print the colored file. You can email the colored picture and then you may delete and start and try a new one. So if you want another picture, you can drop your PNG or JPG files. Again, click here and it will give you, for example, another option to choose another picture and so on. Okay. So in that way, you can do unlimited such pictures. Okay. So let's take you to the first option. First, you take coloring download. So if you press coloring download, you should get this. You right click and save image as, and then you save image again into your downloads or into your pen drive, where you can take that pen drive to any person who can print it out for you, or you may print out the picture by yourself. The second option that I'd like to explore is the print coloring option. So if you press print coloring, it will directly give you options for print coloring. So here, if you notice what is happening with my page, it is in landscape. So we ensure that first of all it's in portrait. You'll notice that very little is there on a single page, so we can actually deal with that. So you go to more settings and you go to the scale. So you can reduce the custom rate, so you can reduce it till the entire picture is available. The entire picture should fit, so maybe 65. Okay, there you'll see the entire picture has now fit there. So you then go to print, and it should take you to the options for printing.
I will now share with you some important tips to get the best out of this activity for your child. 3 tips to get the best coloring picture outcome. Tip 1. Choose a cartoon. Non-cartoon pictures have a lot of shading in them, and hence the output for coloring is poor. Have a look at the conversion of this Avengers picture. Now have a look at this farm picture. Tip 2. Avoid pictures with watermarks. The watermarks will appear in the coloring output, so avoid using such pictures. Tip 3. Choose a cartoon without much shading. This picture has a lot of shading between the borders. Have a look at the mountain and the trees and see how the output of these regions appear in the coloring picture. Here are 5 tips for the best engagement of your kids. Tip 1. Do the activity every alternate day. If this activity is done every day, children may get bored of the routine and may not look forward to it in the future. Tip 2. Do it once every day. For the same reason as the previous tip, do not give one coloring per day. It is also likely that younger children may not appreciate many of them together and may not do a good job or may even tear the worksheet. Tip 3. Do it at the same time of the day. Children love routine. If the happening of the activity is predictable, your child will be very likely to anticipate the activity and be excited about it. Tip 4. Choose a cartoon character or a topic that your child really likes. Tip 5. Choose action pictures. Choose pictures having a lot of detail where characters are in action. Children love such pictures. And finally, 4 tips to support your child's holistic growth. Tip 1. Use thicker crayons for toddlers. Toddlers are still developing their fine motor skills. They find it easy to grip a thicker crayon as compared to the smaller, thinner ones. Tip 2. Encourage your children to color within the lines. This practice helps younger children to develop their fine motor skills. Tip 3. Talk to your child describing the context of the picture. As you talk to your child, he or she develops a better understanding of vocabulary. Tip 4. Allow your children to display creativity. Do not insist that your child color the picture in the same manner as the original. Allow them to color in whatever way they wish. In the description below, I will leave a link to a 10-page coloring book that you may use for your child to get them started with this activity. If you liked this video, you may want to watch this video that I made specially for kids so that they may know and feel more secure about the coronavirus situation. This video is a great starter to get your child speaking about their feelings amidst the pandemic so that they can deal with their bottled up anxiety.